Internal Affairs Bureau Detective Glenn, how may I assist you?
Yes, I'm calling to speak with Valencio.
She's away from her desk. Can you just give her about 20 minutes? She'll be back from her desk in about 20 minutes.
I just have a question, actually.
What's
So that I received a summons that I didn't even know was coming. I received the summons to go to court on the 22nd at the municipal court in Newark. And I don't know what to do. Do I go? Do I go? I know they're investigating. Do I go anyway?
Yes, you go. Yeah, of course, because you don't want them to issue a warrant.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what kind of summons was it? Name a blue summons? Was it for?
Well, I don't know. All I know is I got it in the mail.
What you do is, if you want to plead not guilty, make sure you plead not guilty. But you have a court date for April 22nd, correct?
That's right. I
would definitely recommend that you go.
Okay.
I mean, only because if you got a court order for 10, if you don't go, possibility they may issue a warrant. You don't want that to happen.
No, I don't. I was looking for a lawyer, and I spoke with a couple of lawyers, and
Why don't you wait until you go, Liam?
Okay.
When you go, they give you an opportunity of paying a lawyer, and the judge will ask you if you have counsel. If not, they can provide one to you, pending your salary or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
So why don't you wait? Because usually the first appearance anyway in court, the officer is not there.
Okay, because I thought I had to call like today and get the lawyer up there, like the public defender today and all that.
No, when you call their first appearance, normally people won't have their lawyers there.
Thank you.
Okay, so but just make sure you do go to court, because like I said, you don't want to have a warrant issued for your arrest.
I sure appreciate you. Thank you so much.
No problem, man.
Okay. Bye-bye. Today is April 14th. I just finished talking to a lady at IAD in regards to my going to court. Now I'm calling to speak to Marilyn at the Mayor's Call Center, Constituent Services. Her name is Marilyn Cologne, and I'm dialing her number now. Yes, I'm returning a call to a Miss Marilyn Cologne.
Speaking, who's calling?
Hi, my name is Christopher Moore. You called me?
Yes.
And I wasn't able to speak with you because
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm able to speak with you now if you can speak with me.
Okay.
Okay, how are you today?
Hi.
I'm not so good, Miss Cologne. I'm doing everything in my power to bring awareness to something that happened to me, transpired. Are you aware? Because I know agent number 6 gave me took my information down, and I guess she gave you a briefing of what has transpired.
Agent 6 didn't make me any briefing. I'm only responding to your message.
Okay. Well, I gave you a briefing.
Yes.
Okay. On March 23rd, minding my own business, I had come from a computer center across the street, and when I crossed Broadway, the police vehicle pulls up onto the sidewalk and blocks me from being able to move forward on my path. And one of the officers jumps out of the car and immediately starts saying, oh my God, you owe me $10. I was right, you owe me $10. It's a man. So I couldn't believe this is why they stopped. So I have a witness who was across the street who saw everything, and I looked over at the witness, and my witness kept doing, like, making a motion, I guess, for me to, like, do what they say, don't get upset, just, So I just kept complying, and then they kept badgering me. So finally they asked me if I had ID, and I said I didn't think I was going to need it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. In my neighborhood, I've never needed it before. The police has never just stopped me for no reason before. And that's when they took my name and everything. I gave them my real male name. Now, I do have another name, and that's Diana Taylor, but I knew not to do that. I gave them my real name, Christopher H. Moore. They run it through the system. They find nothing. So while they're in the car running my name, I turned on my cell phone recorder. They get out of the car. One gets out of the car. He saw me like pretending to be talking on the phone. Get off the phone! Get off the phone! And I hung up the phone. I did everything he said. I did it politely. You can hear that on the phone. So they told me, well, look, you lied to us. You gave us a fake name. We're my name. Look at I have my credit card with me. It's on my credit card. They put me in handcuffs. They put me in a police car. They talked about me and ridiculed me and made fun of me, persecuted me all the way to the 2nd precinct, which is 1 block away from my house. And I could not understand. I said, tomorrow's my birthday. Why would you stop me? And I'm going to jail. I thought I was going to jail forever, you know. I didn't know. So, because they said they could keep me for 72 hours and all that. They take me to the precinct in cuffs. And I was so embarrassed because I walk in and there are all the police officers in there. Maybe 1 or 2 were not making fun of me, but everybody else was making fun of me. And then finally, they fingerprinted me. Not fingerprinted, I'm sorry, not with ink, but they put my finger on some glass thing. Because I never ever been in trouble. I don't have a police record in Newark, in New Jersey. They looked up New York. They looked up New Jersey. They found nothing. They pulled up my driving DMV record. I don't have a driver's license, but I do have a state identification card of New Jersey. They pulled up my picture. They made me recite every single address I ever lived at in New Jersey. And then they let me go. The lieutenant said, get out of here, get out of here. This is not good, guys. This is not good. This is not good. They let me go. I walked outside the precinct. They walked me out. The 2 officers, the arresting officers. They walked me out to the car. And I said, that's okay. I live 1 block away. I'll walk home. No, we gotta make sure you live where you say you live. I said, I live where I say I live. They just found out with my DMV record. Get in the fucking car, you faggot. I said, I'm not getting in the car because they told me I can go. He forced open the door and pushed my head down up in that car and told me, we want to see you go in that house. We want to make sure we know where you live, that you live there, that you live where you say you live. So I got in the car. They forced me in. I'm in the car. He still has my cell phone because he took my cell phone from me. But I still had my laptop. They gave me that back. So I'm in the backseat of the car, and that's when both the officers start threatening me. You were in the police station talking about how you going to IED and you going to the law. You gonna go to Cory Booker. I don't give a shit if you were Cory Booker. And they kept saying stuff like that. And you better be careful making these threats against my job. And the other one said, yeah, you fucking with the food in my kid's mouth. You already don't know how bad this neighborhood is and stuff like that. Tell me, we know gang members and crackheads and all the dealers around here. You better watch it. You don't know who you effing with. Some of these people owe us favors, and he said all that. And so I said, well, you know what? I said, I'm just going to have to just let them threaten me and do all this other stuff. I'm not going to be scared. I don't have a record. I haven't done anything. I'm a gay rights activist, and I cannot afford to not have the freedom to walk to and from McDonald's, from the computer center, or anywhere else in Newark. I'm going to fight this. Okay? So, first thing I said was, I'm calling the lieutenant. I called the lieutenant that same day. And I got on the phone. I told the lieutenant what happened. He told me, well, I'm really, really tied up right now with these phones. Can you come up here and talk to me in person? I said, yes, sir. I went up there and talked to him in person. I even asked him if the surveillance in there can be retracted, can be taken out, so that I could use that when necessary. I requested a complaint, to fill out a complaint form, and I was denied. And he told me, he pacified me to shut me up and told me that they wasn't serious. You know, one used to work for the bailiff. One was a bailiff and used to work for a judge, and he's a rookie. He's still wet behind the ears. Give him a chance. They're not giving sensitivity training towards people like me in New Jersey. And so I said, I still want to file a complaint. He said, I assure you, I'm going to tear them a new ass. That's what he told me. So I left and I came back home. The very next day, I just, because I consulted with a couple of friends who are activists and stuff, and they said, you need to take your butt up there and file a complaint local level. I went back to the precinct on my birthday. I brought my tape recorder this time. And I taped me requesting at the counter to file a report. And again, I was denied. The Miss Colon.
If you go out, it's not just a Newark thing. So it's not just, as long as we can, as long as we plague Newark as being corrupt, and we read the news about other cities, it's not a corrupt thing. It's just things that happen in certain instances which are not correct.
Okay, well, how about all these cops being indicted for shaking down drug dealers and planting things on them. That's corruption. And how about these cops stopping me on the sidewalk for no apparent reason, Ms. Cologne? I'm experiencing the police corruption. It's corruption. My experience is corruption. Them threatening me, threatening to put me down in a cell, they say it's pissy and dark for days and days on end, if they want to, on somewhere called something called Green Street or something. I've never been in jail like that over there, in here, around here. And they check New York and everything else. That's harassment. That's just racial discrimination, sexual profiling. That's corruption. When you go and you try to file a complaint at the local level, they won't let you file a complaint. They don't take you serious. That's corruption. And I respect you for working with the mayor's office and protecting and defending Newark's name. I would love to be able to do that, as I am a registered voter. And I support Cory Booker. And I've always had respect for the police. But when you fall victim and prey, you know what I'm saying, to these tactics, you then kind of have no choice but to view this experience as corruption. And although I agree with you that it's worldwide, it's international, it happened to me in Newark, and therefore my opinion is that, of all truth, there's some truth to the corruption. Too many police stations have been shut down, and didn't they gut out a police precinct because of the same thing? No?
No.
Okay, so there must be some false information online about some precinct that had to be they had to get rid of a whole lot of people and put in new officers.
Everything Newark speaks. That's incorrect.
Okay, but anyway, right now we're getting off the topic, and the topic is what has transpired, and you're being taped. What has transpired on March 23rd, and what I need to do about it. And I'm aware that I keep calling and trying to make complaints. You told me that now that it's in IAD's hand, I just want it to be on record, Miss Marilyn Cologne, that I am not going to stop seeking justice and restitution because of what's happening.
You can seek justice, but once it becomes now that it's in IAD's hand, IAD has to follow its process. And if you're not satisfied with that, then you have to go in the direction you want to go in.
Okay, well, if I'm not satisfied with IAD, what other agencies?
I couldn't do that because that's something that I'm not supposed to do. I can't refer you to exactly do what you like to do.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so why are we talking? I was told Agent number 6 told me that you were the person that I needed to speak with, and obviously for a reason.